We do want to talk to the ones who are trying to get those roads cleared and as safe as they can for you, all the drivers on a day like this. Joining me right now is Scott Cabba-Watan. He's the Deputy Director of Wayne County's Department of Public Service. Scott, thank you so much, ma'am. On a day like today where you've got temperatures that are kind of dipping as we speak and all that rain ahead of time, so you couldn't really do a whole lot of pre-treatment, what's the game plan?
Yeah, so first of all, you're right. This morning with the rain, we couldn't do any pre-treatment. That would have just washed any pre-treatment we had put down away and rendered it useless. So we really had to kind of wait until temperatures started dropping, until the rain started to subside a little bit, and we could start to do our treatment and attack this event. The one thing we did have going for us earlier this morning is with the winds that were picking up a little bit. That air movement was actually drying some of the roads out before they froze. So that worked to our advantage a little bit. But at this point in time now, we just have all hands on deck, and most of the roads have already received one treatment of salt, and we're going back and retreating roads where we're seeing some icing up and refreeze again as the temperatures continue to drop.
Gotcha. The meteorologists were looking at kind of a window of time on when these temperatures were going to drop. It looked like it kind of happened in the latter part of that window. Did that help you, or does that hurt because it's more along lines with the rush hour commute?
Yeah, in this one, it probably helped us just a little bit for the only fact that we did have those winds pick up a little bit and dry the roads out just a tad bit. The more moisture we can get off the road and get it dry, the better off we are in a situation like this.
Gotcha.
But we are expecting another round of snow coming through here that we're carefully watching right now as well.
Right, which is actually my next question for you. When you've got snow and or ice, what is a bigger challenge for you? I mean, snow is obvious, at least in my opinion. Ice, people don't see and usually drive like they normally do.
Yeah, so these conditions, we always advise commuters that, if the road looks wet, but there's no spray coming up from the tires of the cars around you, then you're probably driving on black ice and you should slow down and take it easy. In the snow, a lot of folks will tend to slow down naturally, but rain and wet weather doesn't really stop people that much. So the ice is a bigger issue for us just because it adheres to the roadway. It's a little tougher for us to dry it out with de-icing materials. Takes us a little longer to get that done. So we'd rather just be plowing and putting down a little bit of salt down there and drying everything out. But
yeah.
We're professionals, and we'll handle it as we always do.
So looking at our traffic maps, we're seeing a couple of accidents, one in the Plymouth area, one in the Downriver area. It seems like the western part of Metro Detroit. So really you guys, Washington County, are kind of getting the brunt of it right now.
Yeah, I mean, in Wayne County, yeah, the western edge of Wayne County, we are seeing conditions. Conditions get to the point where, yeah, it's been that kind of started there in the western part of the county, and it is a countywide issue right now for Wayne County.
Yeah. Last question for you. In terms of effectiveness, it seems like the temperatures really allow that to work well right now.
Yeah, I mean, we are at premier salt levels as far as it working great. This is a great temperature for salt to work. It's when it gets down into the teens and the single digits is where it tends to be less effective.
Got it. Okay, Scott Cabba-Watan with Wayne County's Department of Roads. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck. You've got an interesting couple of hours ahead of you here.
We do. Thank you.
All right.